Hey guys, Stephanie here. So if you have an at-home crafting business, or maybe you're just a crafty type of person and you like to make things like shirts, customized bags, mouse pads, really cool things with heat transfer, you've got to see these amazing heat presses. So I've got two machines that I'm going to show you. They are both from AKEYDY. This is the single heat press, and over here is the dual station heat press. Let me show you how this works. All right, so I've got my design here. I've got my shirt, which has already been washed. That is a great tip for you if you are just starting out. Make sure that you are using pre-washed items. I've got my transfer right here. Now, using the guide that does come with this, I'm going to do a 355 for 50 seconds and then do a cool peel and make sure it's a firm press. I don't know if you just heard my beeping. That just means it just reached temperature. So I'm gonna rotate this around. Oops, better make sure I add my Teflon sheet. Add that right there. Move this around, and then I'm simply gonna press the button right here, and it's gonna do all the work for me. You can see here it is giving me a nice countdown on the big LED screen showing me what the temperature is. And while this is counting down, I'll just show you. Here is where you adjust your temperature. Here's where you adjust your time. And here is where you adjust your pressure. Countdown at 4, 3, 2, 1. Beeping lets me know it's done. It automatically raises up. Then I can rotate this arm all the way over and give this an opportunity to cool. Now, with the dual workstation, I'm able to immediately move this over to my other workstation and immediately begin pressing my next project, saving me tons of time. While that is pressing, space-wise, just letting you see how big this is. It's about the size of a small desk when you have the two stations ready to go. All right, that beeped. I'm going to rotate this around and let that start cooling down. In the meantime, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to see how this one did. Remember, this was a cool peel. Very nice. And that is perfect. Could not ask for anything better. Cute shirt. Now, if I were in business, I would be putting this on my shop immediately, ready to go. But what do you think? Ain't it cute? Now that that shirt's done, I'll give you a look around here. You're able to see the thickness here. These little pads make it so that it doesn't slip and slide all over the place, but here is your surface area. So this goes on top and then your project goes over there. Now, before I show you the single station, I want to show you how these are connected. So I'm just going to wiggle this one out of here. All right. So you see, I've got these pieces right here, these big black pieces. So those nest into a couple of bolts on the main unit that has the swinging arm. And then you'll notice here you have these rubberized pieces. This helps to create stability. If you don't want to use this station, the secondary station, you don't have to. So if you're only working on one project, you don't need to bring this out. If you have a lot of things going on, just get this out and then slide it underneath so that it's hooking together. And you'll see here it's not separating at all. So I can do my 360 rotation of this arm, which you guys, if you are doing lots of things, lots of projects, this is the ultimate time saver. Just look at that. Crazy. All right, we're going to move over to the single station. And it just so happens that it turned off because if you do not do anything with this for 10 minutes, it has an automatic shut off. Love that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on with the power button right here. And then I'm going to press temperature and make sure this is where I want it. I want it at 350 degrees. Go over here to time. I'm going to push this down to 10 seconds. And this is according to the type of transfer that I am doing. And then I'm going to check on my pressure. I'm going to go down to 30, I believe. Now that is going to beep at me when it is done. For this one, I'm doing a project for my son's football. He is number 65. So I just want to make sure that I am representing when I go out to support him on the field. All right, it just beeped at me, so I'm gonna press the automatic button, which is gonna send it down. That's gonna go on for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna automatically lift itself up, and then I can rotate this completely out of the way. All right, here we go. And here is my shirt for my son's football games. These are truly amazing. Guys, I've been doing crafting at home for so long. I remember when heat presses literally sounded like jet engines taking off, and they were so loud and they emitted a smell. These are fantastic. These feel like luxury heat presses, if there is such a thing. There is no smell. There is no noise except for the beep when it lets you know that it's ready to go. And the fact that you can have a single station or 2 workstations to maximize your efficiency while you're crafting. Where was this 15 years ago? Amazing. Such good quality. Your projects are going to come out perfectly every single time as long as you follow the instructions for the type of material that you're pressing. Crafting is going to be fun again with the improved efficiency with these machines. It's just so much fun. It's no longer a headache. I no longer dread having to make shirts and do projects. It's a lot of fun. So some of the other things that come with this, of course, you're going to get heat gloves. You're going to get this clamp. You're going to get a total of 3 iron-ons per. So if you get, whether you get the single workstation or the double workstation, you're going to get 3 transfers just to play with. You got this butterfly, you got this positive, and I have another one that I'm working with. And then you're going to get your mats and your Teflon sheets, everything you need. So if you're into crafting and you like to make things at home, whether it's just for you and your family and your friends, or you've got an actual business that you just need to keep up and running and you need to go quick, these are the heat presses for you. You've got to check them out. You are going to absolutely love crafting again. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy crafting, and I hope that you found this helpful.